How many of you guys have made a Linktree landing page? This is the one that I have in my Instagram profile. But I was playing around and I made some other ones. This one. And this one. And then I tried to get weird with the buttons and see how I could customize these in a little different shape. This one as well. And then I played around with some different animations. But basically, you guys all know this format. You have a landing page that has several links. This one goes to my Stan store. Then I have one that goes to my website. The next one goes to my payment page for my membership group. My YouTube channel, of course. And then my bot. This is the main one I want everybody to go to. That's where I can get people to engage and get information to them and from them. So I built these quick little Linktree substitute landing pages in Chatbotbuilder. And with all these AI tools that we have, it's really easy. I don't know any code, but I can go in here and create a landing page, put a code block in here, and then go to any of the LLMs. We'll pick Claude, create a new conversation, go in here and say, hey, I want a landing page, and you tell it how you want it customized, what you want it to look like. I said I wanted some buttons on there with rectangular tabs that I could link out to different locations. And so Claude takes off, starts writing the code for me. I don't need to know how to do any of this. And I just wait for it to get done. And then once Claude is done, they'll show a preview if I go here. And that's exactly what I asked for. Something colorful with a flower background, which those aren't flowers, but I don't have an image. But I can fix that easily. And it has the hover and the different colored buttons, and they kind of look like they're shadowed behind them and raised up off of the platform. So all of those things that I described how I wanted it to look, it did a pretty good job. So now I'm going to copy all of that code. I'm going to go back over to Chatbotbuilder to my landing page node that I had. In that code box, I'm just going to paste all that code. And then when I publish it, I can go preview that landing page that I just created and see how it looks. I'll go ahead and rename it so I know which one it is, because you notice I have several landing pages on this one. And there it is. I can preview it. Looks great. Now I can go in and customize it and name the buttons, put the hyperlinks in there to the different pages that I want it to go to, and just grab that link from the published link and go over to my Instagram page and go to my profile, update that link. Now, of course, I can't do it on desktop. You can only update your profile like this on your mobile. But you see, I have my Ecotech landing page that I created with all of those buttons. But if I wanted to change that and put the other one in, I could. Now, if I want to just start new, create a landing page, I'm going to go to flows, and I'm going to add a new flow, and then I'm going to go in and get landing page, change the start button to the landing page, and then delete that message box. So now I just have this flow with a landing page on it. I'm going to add the code box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Claude. I'm going to grab this code and bring it back over to the landing page and paste it. Now once that code is in there and I publish this, let's rename it so I know what it is. And then I can preview it, and you see it has all the buttons, no titles or anything. But I could get that published link if it was the way I wanted it. Go over to my Instagram and put that link in here. Now the buttons don't say what I want, and they don't hyperlink to anything. So I need to go back over to Claude and give it some more instructions. I need to say, use that same code, but this time put placeholders for background image and other customizations. And then I'm going to copy that code and go over and replace it. So I'll go ahead and duplicate that. Just make a whole new one. Title it again, something different. And then I'm going to go in and put a code box. So I'll delete what was there, add a new code box, paste in this new code from Claude that has these placeholders in it. So now you see it says button 1 text, button 2 text. It's a little bit different, and that's because it has some placeholders and some titles in here because I asked for that to be added to the instructions. So now I know where to put my background image. I know where to put the titles for my buttons. I know where to put the hyperlinks that each button goes to because they've labeled this for me. It's nice and clear. So you really don't need to know anything about code. You just need to know how to speak to these LLMs to get AI to do the work for you and to get the result that you want. So once you have that, you can go find an image online. I'm going to get some flowers for the background. So I'll go to Pexels, get the image address. I'll copy that, and I'll go back over to the landing page code and put that in where it says replace the URL for your background image. I'll put that in there, publish it again, always publish, and then I can preview it. And now you see I have a flower background. And then I can go in and customize what's on these buttons, what each one of those says. I can change that text. I can put the hyperlinks in of what page I want it to go to. But there's another way that you can customize your text. If you don't want to go in here and put all this stuff in yourself, you can just take whatever code you have on an existing block here, take it over to Claude and say, I want you to take this code and change it. I told it to change these buttons up a little bit. I asked it to put in the names of reindeer and make it diamond shaped. So it did that. But I kind of want this on a black background. So let's go in and give it a little more instruction. If it's not exactly what you want, you just keep tweaking it and giving it instructions to change what you want. So I told it I wanted a black background, and I want to have it where I can add the hyperlinks to each one of these diamonds so that it puts that placeholder in there for me. So now I can copy this code. It's what I want. It's got the black background, it's got the diamond shapes, and it's got the section in there for me to add my hyperlink. Now it's not titled like the other one, but it is set apart there in its own section. So I can just replace that URL link there. Now that it has everything that I want, I can copy that code, go over and I'll make a new landing page with that one so that I have both. Again, put a fresh title on there, because when you get multiples in here, you want to know which one is which. Add a code box, paste in that new code, publish it, and then I'm going to actually get a link so I can go into that code and put the hyperlink to my YouTube channel. That way when we publish it and put it in our Linktree substitute landing page, it actually links to something when I click on it. So now I'm going to preview it. This is the page. This is the new landing page. It's got all of those buttons, and when I click on Donner, it goes to my YouTube channel. So it does exactly what I want. I don't know anything about doing code, I've just went in and asked for it, and the AI gives it to me. So if you want to customize your landing pages, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in the next one.